What is up, you guys? My name is Awesome Marks and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be a little different. It's going to be how the coronavirus could benefit you or how you could benefit from the coronavirus. So many of you are probably thinking right now, what is this guy talking about? He's crazy. How could a virus benefit me? It has killed tons of people so far. It is very contagious and I do not want it at all. So I'm not saying you have to get the coronavirus at all. I'm saying that it could benefit you in a certain way. So if you've been paying attention to the news at all, you do realize that the coronavirus started in China. So the United States and China do a lot of trading back and forth. So if you've been paying attention to the trade deal as well, that had a huge effect on several different things. So earlier this week, a couple flights were stopped going to China or coming from China, as well as different shipments that were going to China or coming from China. Certain stores that are founded here in the United States were also closed over in China, and this had a huge impact on the United States stock market. The stock market had a huge fall. So the Dow Jones dropped 3,200 points, or more than 10%. The S&P 500 also dropped 10% as well. So this has only happened 4 other times since World War II, and those were October of 1987, April 2000, September 2001, and October 2008. So if you remember 2008, everything was bad. The economy, the housing market, the stock market, everything went downhill. So once again, you're probably thinking, how does this benefit me if everything is going downhill? So this means that it is the time to buy. This could be very beneficial to you. So I'm going to give you a prime example. In 2008, the Dow Jones was worth $141 and it dropped down to 64. So it dropped more than half. A lot of people lost a lot of money. Why? Because they took their money out. However, if they would have kept their money in, the Dow Jones back in January was worth almost $300. So they would have doubled their money. However, if they would have bought when it fell down to $64, when it crashed, they would have multiplied their money by 5, just about. So Walmart is another stock I'm going to go ahead and give an example of. So in like 2007, beginning 2008, Walmart was $63, and during the crash of 2008, it fell down to $42. So if you would have had $10,000, you're thinking, I just lost almost half my money, like this is bad. However, if you would have held it for 10 years, so back in January of this year, Walmart was worth $120. So therefore, you would have doubled your money. But if you would have bought during the crash, you would have tripled your money. So once again, that's why it is beneficial to buy at the lowest point, or buy the dip, it's also known as. Even if you didn't want to hold Walmart for 10 years, by 2012, Walmart was $77, so therefore you would have almost doubled your money in 4 years. So whenever people see a crash, they panic, they worry, because the stock is going up, going up, going up, and then down. However, it has always gone back up, and it will always continue to go up, so therefore you don't want to sell when it crashes. You just either want to hold or you want to buy more because you can get it at a cheaper price. So let's say a stock is going for $100, and some of the stocks right now are down 20%, as I said. So 20% from 100 is 80. So let's say you bought 100 of these shares at $80. So this is $8,000 that you put in, and let's say you hold it for 2 years, and now the stock is at $150. So you can go ahead and sell this now, all 100 shares at $150, and this is $15,000. So basically, you double your money in 2 years, or however long it took for that stock to go from 80 to 150, when some people would have sold when it dropped 20% and lost $2,000 or so. When things like this happen to the stock market, they can be very beneficial to you if you go ahead and utilize it correctly. So take what you will with this, and I hope you guys make the correct choice and make some money. See y'all in the next one.